are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, what up? Welcome back to Channel Adrian TV, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before we get into the video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos. Also follow me on Rebel, where I post there as well. And if you have a question, a comment, or see a video, I would definitely do a video on it. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. Hit me up on my social media platforms, or just leave it in the comment section. And if it's a great topic, great video, I would definitely do a video on it and shout you out. Now, before I get into this video, y'all, I know y'all hear the AC, but it's hot, and I ain't trying to sweat in front of the camera like that, especially with all these lights. So just bear with it. And now for this video, you may have seen the title of how a lot of people that you're close to, whether it's your husband, wife, brother or sister, or people you hang around, they may be the ones holding you back to making that final step in life, whether it's weight loss or becoming more successful in a career. There's a wide variety of things. And I found a video of a gentleman who is married, and he's actually losing more weight than his wife. So let's watch the video, because I think that ties along with the title about how people you're around, your surroundings, your partner, they in actuality can be the ones holding you back.
Weight, so now she's hating.
Ketchup. Thank you, baby. It's your hot dog. It's hot to play. No buns.
But buns is a carb.
But they just don't taste right.
Tastes all right to me.
That's because you weren't addicted to carbs like I was. I miss carbs. This is supposed to fill me up.
Yeah.
I'm jealous because you eat like
Well, you got
like one hot dog and you're full.
Well, you gotta lose some weight to get the surgery. So you can have your little feel body.
Notice with his reasoning right there, he's committed and he's locked in. In other words, not making excuses. And when I say that, I am not trying to belittle his wife or girlfriend. I think that's his wife by any means. But what I'm saying is, once you start changing your life for the better, certain habits and certain things are not going to be as appealing to you if you have a bigger goal. And that's what I was trying to express, because she said she loves cars, but he was like, well, you have to lose the weight somehow. So he's in that mindset to where he's locked in and focused. Whereas from her responses, you could tell maybe she's not as focused or dedicated as he is in his weight loss journey.
And be full.
Who are you? I feel like you're not even my husband anymore. You're like this new person.
Well,
and yeah, so they are married, but notice that I feel like I don't even know you anymore. And this was why I was saying that how a lot of people, your family, your friends, even your husband or wife, once you start making choices for the better, whether it's that, you know, being smarter with money, being smarter with your diet, you notice how she said, I don't even know you anymore. And that's true, because if he was dedicated beforehand, odds are he probably never would have even married her. And that's what happens over time. I know I did a short and some people didn't like it when I said how people could grow apart over time because their ideas change, their goals change. Because when they first met, you could obviously tell, and I mean this respectfully, they are both morbidly obese. But from you hear him talk, he's more willing to make the change to lose weight, whereas she is trying to figure out why are you changing? Like, I can't remember, I don't know who you are, which is true. He may have been very different when you first met, but now that his goals are changing, it's starting to cause friction in the relationship, because you could tell he's dedicated to lose weight, whereas she's on the other hand like, well, why are you changing? Everything is fine. Now, keep in mind, if you want to be overweight, to each his own, but if you do want to be fit and healthy, I can understand why that could be a strain on relationships. Like, I've had women tell me, you can only be a fun guy to me because since you're so dedicated in working out, if I gain weight, you're going to leave me. I'm like, yeah.
Are you about how much you eat?
What happened to 600-pound Alan? What happened to the Alan in Chicago?
He gone.
Oh, really?
I'm proud of him. He gone. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is I hate when people talk about being a good role model for their kids or whatever. In my personal opinion, you can't be a good role model for your kids if you're overweight. I know that may be what's that word? What's that word? I know that people may get triggered by that, but one of the first easiest things you can teach your kids is how to be smart with money, how to work out, and be smart with your diet. Because I'm telling you, a majority of people do not want to be overweight. Because I know some of you are watching this. Well, what happened if they want to be overweight or obese? Now, if you do want to do that, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure two things. You're not going to want to teach your kids that. And then number two, let's be real. Who really wants to be that? Now, there may be some exceptions to the rule. And if you want to be that, that's fine. But the having to shop for clothes is going to be hard. The health complications. So y'all really can't come up with an excuse for why would anyone want to be that way. But kudos to him for actually making the change and being driven, saying, no, that old Alan is gone. I want to lose this weight. Shout out to that man.
He went bye-bye.
I miss him sometimes.
I don't want to make more progress than she does. I don't like it because I want her to do this with me. But I'm going to change my life no matter what. So I'm going to keep moving and keep making the progress I need, even if she's not doing it. But it's troubling me because the life I want to have is with her. And if she's not healthy like I'm going to be, then that's going to be a problem.
That's telling, because remember what I said in the title of this video, how a lot of your family members, friends, your husband or wife, brother or sister, whoever you're around, they may be that final hurdle of you from getting to that goal. And if you heard in the end, it was very telling. He said, I want to lose weight with her. I want her to do well as well. But if she doesn't, that's going to be a problem. It's like I said in that short. Your goals do change as you get older. That's why like I said, one of my non-negotiables is if she's not healthy, or watch her weight, because I'm very active, so she has to be active too. I'm not saying you need to be in the gym and squat 500 pounds, but health should be important to you, just as me. Now, how you get your own workout to get your fitness in, that doesn't matter. You don't need to be in the gym doing heavy squats and bench and all like that, as long as you take care of yourself. Because I don't know how people say they love themselves when they're overweight. I don't get that. But the reason I brought this video up, because how I said it does put a strains on relationships. I have a website, and I'll make sure to leave a link in the description, of about people who do have to get bariatric surgery. And I think that's bariatric surgery, excuse me. I think that's the surgery he's referring to from the clip. I could not find a full clip, unfortunately. So I do apologize to y'all for that. But I'm going to read you a few portions for this. It says, however, weight loss didn't matter when it came to separation and divorce. Participants who lost more weight were more likely to get separated or divorced, as were those who reported an increase in sexual desire post-surgery. That makes sense. If you lose weight, number one, like I said, your goals change, your ideals change, and then, honestly, you could probably pull more attractive people. But that goes on both streets, because I don't want people to think I'm just talking about it from a man's point of view. I'm talking about it from a female's point of view too. Both people could probably get someone better if they did lose the weight, and that's true. This could indicate a patient's changing lifestyle post-surgery, put them out of sync with their spouse. That line right there. Remember at the end of the video saying, if she doesn't lose weight, it's going to be a problem. But with that said, I know some people, y'all going to be angry. Well, we all lose weight and we all deal with certain things. That's true. But if you're not happy, you should be able to express that. Look, I'm not happy. My life is changing. I'm becoming more healthy. I care for you, because remember in that video, he said he wants her to do well. So you can obviously tell that he cares about her. But if she's not willing to put in the work and be determined, I do not blame him. It's no reason. I don't blame women if a woman leaves a guy because he becomes lazy and doesn't want to do anything. I'm fine with all of that. I'm fine with it on both sides. But yeah, that's a real quick video, and I just wanted to do this video because I know some people, they don't get this type of talks at at home, and they should, especially if their dad, like, let's be honest, most men are the let's just say the leader of the house. But if your dad is an alcoholic, if your dad is physically abusive to the mom, if the dad has low mental toughness to where he can't uh, manage his money correctly, or go out binge drinking because he doesn't know the proper ways to channel his own stress, you're not going to get talks like that, because to be honest with you, that dad is already a loser. So what do you expect? And I know that's a harsh truth, but it's reality. And I know I talked about a wide range in that example, but I know that does include a lot of men, because I know a lot of men who fit that category, which is why I tend to say by myself a lot. I don't really like hanging around people like that. But y'all let me know what you think. And do you think people around you are holding you back? Or if that's not the case, do you think you should leave? I think you should be able to, as long as you express that. Just don't leave without letting them know your frustrations. And y'all, I appreciate y'all support. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video.